appreciate everyone being here. We'll get started this afternoon. We'll ask Dr. Barber to lead us in prayer real fast, and then we'll go ahead and get this program started today. So we appreciate y'all being here.
If I'm praying for food, it's brother. How about that? Well, what a great looking group. How about a big hand for Miss Sharon Bond on the piano today? Brandon, thank you for asking me to be here today. I appreciate it very much. Let us pray. Father, we come to you, Father, just with joyful, Lord, grateful hearts today. Father, we thank you for each business, Lord, that's represented here today, each individual, Lord, that is here. Father, I see so many friends, dear God, and it's a wonderful time just to come together in fellowship. And Father, we thank you, dear God, Lord, for Jackie and this church. Thank you, dear God, Lord, for the testimony and the witness and the service, dear God, that they do for our community each and every day. So, Father, we just pray a special blessing upon them today. Father, we thank you, dear God, Lord, for each one that makes up each business today. Father, I see businesses, Lord, that minister in our community, Lord, that reach out to people in need, and Father, just provide, dear God, services for folks, Lord, that are down at times. And Father, we just thank you for them. We thank you, dear God, for our first responders sitting over here at the table and the leadership of our city. And Father, we thank you, dear God, Lord, that you've placed us in such a wonderful place to live and to work. And Father, just to raise families, dear God, and to serve. Father, we pray, dear God, Lord, that you would, Father, use us for your glory. Help us to always be mindful of your will for our lives, dear God, that we would be called, Father, doing your will each and every day. And Father, as we're saying thank you, Father, as we come to this time of season, Father, we thank you, dear God, for the greatest gift that has ever been given, and that is your Son, Jesus Christ, who died on the cross, that we might be saved. So, Father, we stop and, Father, we recognize the true meaning, dear God, of the greatest gift that's ever been given. Thank you, dear God, for the folks who have labored, Father, over this meal. Father, we thank you, dear God, for the men and women, Lord, Father, who have prepared this meal. And Father, we just pray, dear God, that you would bless this food to our bodies thy service, Lord. And Father, dear God, that we would, Father, be about your business each and every day. We ask these things in Christ's name, that name above all names. Amen and amen.
Amen. Wow, wonderful job. Dr. Barber. Appreciate your prayer. Appreciate everyone being here again. We're just ecstatic about this opportunity to be able to bring the awards back and recognize these great businesses and great individuals of our community. You know, we appreciate even Westside, appreciate them hosting this event for us, allowing us to use their facility, allowing us to use their cooks and their staff to serve you guys for this wonderful event. We're more than so appreciative of us coming together as a community and really making this a great event as I see it's going to be. So, just want to start out this afternoon. I'm just really ecstatic. I hope I can settle down a little bit because I'm just wowed by the attendance that we have here. You know, when you have a full house, it's amazing. So welcome to the 2018 Pell City Chamber of Commerce Business Awards. We'll have 7 different categories, 6 of which businesses will take. And then we have, of course, we have the Citizen of the Year, which is huge. We're excited to have everyone here celebrate the Chamber members, their accomplishments, and what they do for our city. How great is our God? How great is our God? I mean, the wonderful weather, the wonderful sunshine, the wonderful community that we have here in Pell City and here in the state of Alabama, here in St. Clair County. You know, appreciate the city of Pell City being here. We appreciate every one of our sponsors. We appreciate Alabama Power, AOD, Federal Credit Union. We have Birmingham Heart Clinic. We have Blair & Parsons PC, as well as Coosa Pines Federal Credit Union. As I said, City of Pell City, Garrison Steel Erectors, as well as Good Game Company, Metro Bank, Northside Medical. We also have St. Clair County Commission, Southland Golf Cart, Specialty Printing Company, and also USA Communications. These are our capital campaign sponsors for this past 2018 year. These guys give us the funds so that we could host these events, so that we can host the block party, so that we can host after hours and business of the months, and be able to give back to the community. Does everybody have a seat? Is anyone standing as they're passing out the food? Okay, there's extra seats at St. Clair Realtors if there's any. Just want to make sure of that before we go any further. I also want to thank the Business Awards Committee for a job well done. Tireless hours put into this. Several hours and days and weeks and months went into planning this event. Appreciate each one of them. Appreciate the Board of Directors for the Pell City Chamber of Commerce and all the work that they put in As I looked over the nominees last night, I noticed one common denominator among them all. And for each one, that's determination. The determination is what drives us every single day. We've got to have determination if we want to make changes, if we want to see our city prosper, if we want to help each other see our families and businesses continue to strive and blossom in this community. Each one's faced with choices every day that affects change. And change is always good. Change is good, change is bad, depending on how you look at it. If you look at change as glass half empty, or if you look at change as glass half full with opportunity and full of passion and desire. In order to be acceptable in change, we must have determination to fight. And that's what I see when I look around this room today. I see fight, I see determination, I see desire, I see passion, and I see the ability to continue to improve and get better and better every single day. In order to be acceptable, we must have determination. I can't say it enough. Determination to never fail, but to win at any cost. By courage, by sacrifice, by commitment, by toughness, and having heart. And again, having the passion, just as Christ had passion for each and every one of us today. Mary Andretti said it best. He said, desire is the key to motivation, but it's determination and commitment to an unrelenting pursuit of your goal. A commitment to excellence that will enable you to attain the success that you seek. So remember these words as we move throughout this service, this banquet. Remember these words as we move forward in our day-to-day life. Remember what we must have to strive to work together and continue to see our city and to see our county take hold of what we have around us and the great commitment of each and every business here today. So enjoy your lunch. Go ahead and mingle, talk among yourselves. We'll get started with a presentation from Brother Jackie about roughly 12 o'clock. So if there's anything that you guys need drinks, any more food or anything, be serving you. So let us know if there's any way we can be of assistance. Thank you guys for being here. I won't speak long. Brother Jackie is going to give his presentation, speak to us for a minute, give us some motivation, and leave us with some knowledge and some tips to further our business, further our lives, and really put back into the community here. So, Brother Jackie.
Thanks, brother. God bless you. Hey, let's give Brandon a hand, y'all. He done a great job here. God bless him, man. I'm going to tell you, that guy is a superstar, y'all. He is a motivational young man, and I thank God for that. I'm Brother Jackie. I'm the pastor here, and it's such an honor, man. Can you guys just look around? This is awesome. Let's give each other a hand, man. This is terrific, y'all. I was looking around the room, and I know so many of you, and some of you I don't know, but we are so thankful to have the opportunity to be able to host today's event, and we're excited about that. As I look around, I see so many leaders in the room, and I get motivated to be around positive leaders, and I believe we're surrounded by positive leaders today. As a matter of fact, when I grow up, I want to be just like Michael Barber, right? He's such a blessing. So today, we're glad that you're here, and I know today is a recognition day, and I want to honor your time, and I'm thankful that you're here. But I have the privilege of not only pastoring the church here, but I have the privilege to do a lot of leadership training with a lot of leaders around, and I'm always intrigued and motivated when I get around really positive people. So today, I feel like that we are surrounded in this room with great leaders. Don't y'all? I really do. So I want you to look the person on your left right in the eye and say to them, you are a leader. Go ahead and tell them that. Decided to say, well, we're going to work on you a little. But I have the privilege to be around leaders. They motivate me. So when I listened to Brandon start off today, and he was talking about how excited he was with all the people that's here, I thought, man, I can relate to that. This is just so great, y'all. So today, they asked me to kind of come and just give a real quick thing, and I'm going to do that. I know what you're thinking already. Brother Brother Jack, you're a preacher. You ain't never spoke quickly. But I do want you to know that I'm going to recognize your time, and I'm glad that you're here. When I think about leadership, and I think about people that make a positive difference, one of the things that I always associate with that is recognition. So they handed you a piece of paper today, and I'm just going to kind of quickly give you 6 little things that I want you to write down today, that when you think about leaders that earn recognition. And I believe that's an appropriate thing to talk about today, because you're going to be receiving some awards today, and man, I'm excited to be able to share in that moment with you. But when I look around the room, I see so many of you that have risen to the top of being a leader in your area, and you have earned recognition. As a matter of fact, when I started writing this, I looked up that word recognition, and I was amazed to realize that recognition just simply means appreciation. That is, when a leader emerges to the top, all of a sudden they're recognized and they are appreciated. And because of that, I want to tell each and every one of you that are gathered together today that you are recognized as a leader. You're here today because somebody recognized in you the leadership that you provide, and because of that, you are appreciated. So when I started thinking about leadership that earns recognition, I believe that's an appropriate thought, because I believe that leaders that rise to the top, they certainly earn the right to be recognized and appreciated. And so I wrote down 6 things that I want you to jot down today that I believe will help propel you to that place that you can be a leader that's going to be recognized. So are you ready? Number 1, let's write this down. Leadership that earns recognition has established integrity. Man, you know what? I love to be around leaders that have integrity in their life. As a matter of fact, integrity means being complete. That is, you're a full, you're a well-rounded person. You've got integrity in your life. And I believe that leaders that earn the right to be appreciated and recognized build their leadership on the foundation of integrity. All of us in this room, we could all stand together and say, man, you know what? There was a leader that was rising, and man, they blew it in the air of integrity. And I just want to encourage you that if you're going to be a leader that's going to rise to the top, you got to build that foundation of integrity. Your integrity is going to propel you to earn the right to be recognized and appreciated. So leadership that earns the right to be recognized has established a valuable integrity about it. And I hope you're going to be that kind of person. Number 2, quickly, leadership that earns recognition earns credibility. That is, all of a sudden, when you are a leader and you're rising to the top in your area of work or your community, all of a sudden you get credibility. When people speak your name, it has value to it. And I believe that if we're in a room today with a room full of people that's got credibility in your life, I could go around the room and point out a lot of you and say, man, you know what? You built up your leadership of integrity, and man, because of that, you got valuable credibility. Credibility gives you the right to be a leader. It gives you that power punch that you need to make a difference, to be influential in people's lives. So I believe that a leader that's going to be recognized and appreciated is a leader that has credibility. Number 3, and I think this is so important, leadership that earns recognition embraces opportunity. When I look around this room, I see people that carve out opportunity, man. You're a person that, man, you look for opportunity everywhere you go, and man, you've carved it out, and you've excelled, and you've embraced that. There's a lot of things about that. When you think about opportunity, I always tell people, open your eyes and look around you, man. Opportunity is knocking on your door every time you open your eyes and you're introduced to a new day. When I thought about that, I read about a small businessman that was threatened with extinction because there was a national chain store that moved in and acquired all the properties on his block. And this particular businessman decided, I'm not going to sell my business, man, even though there is a national chain of businesses going to move in around me. I'm not going to sell out, man. I believe I still got opportunity. So the day came when his little store was right there, and man, on both both sides of him. He was faced with that national chain that built on both sides of him, and the national chain put up the sign that said, "Grand opening for our national chain business." And the businessman looked at that sign that said grand opening, and he thought to himself, "I'm going to do something, I'm going to seize the moment." And right out in front of his little store, he put a banner that said, "Main entrance." Main entrance. You know what? When you look around you, you can see opportunity. And maybe in your life, you need to seize the opportunity in your world. Maybe you need to look around you and put on your life, on your door, on your business, main interest to opportunity. Because when I look around our city and I look around our community, I believe that we're in a place that we are seasoned, we're ready for opportunity. Opportunity to grow, opportunity to make a difference, opportunity to be positive, opportunity to encourage people, opportunity to set an example for young leaders that are emerging all around us. So guys, leadership that earns the right to be recognized, they embrace opportunity. And I look around this room, man, I get jazzed up. I get all excited because I know a lot of you. And man, a lot of you have seized the moment of the opportunity and you're taking advantage of that. Not only do you seize the moment and embrace opportunity if you're going to be a leader that's going to be recognized, but next you earn the recognition and you enlarge your distribution. In other words, when you take advantage of your leadership opportunity, you're going to be able to distribute more than your product. Guys, are you listening? More than your product. You get the opportunity to distribute your influence. You get the opportunity to distribute leadership. You get the opportunity to enlarge your distribution, not just for the product you sell, but you get to enlarge your distribution because of who you are. I mean, you can share yourself. I love to be in a group like this with people like this because you know what? I believe that you're here to share yourself. And just by being here today, guys, you are enlarging your distribution. Why, some of you have so motivated me already. I can't wait to see what's going to happen in our city and in our community as we enlarge our distribution. Listen to me. Your leadership is not just about the product you build. It's about the influence you carry. It's about the impact that you make. So as you get that recognition, you're going to enlarge your distribution. And then you're going to make a positive difference wherever you go. You're going to bring a positive energy in every place you go. And then you're going to distribute that as you get that appreciation and recognition. And then the next one real quickly, and I like this, and I bet you like it too. You enlarge your networking. It enables you to network. Man, I love to build bridges. I love to network. I love to just kind of buzz around and build those bridges and network among ourselves. And I look at this room together today, and I see people that because of your leadership, because of your ability to be recognized, because you have built your leadership on integrity and you've earned your credibility and you've embraced your opportunity and you've enlarged your distribution, man, you're networking together. Man, you're helping each other. You're building a city, guys. You're building an environment. You're building a region that's making a positive impact in this county. You're making an impact by networking together. You're making a difference in your county. You're making a difference in your state. You're making a difference in homes and lives and churches and businesses. Man, you guys are networking together, and I get so excited about that. I love to see y'all talk and come together and make that network a positive thing. And then finally, a person that earns recognition encourages partnerships. You know, one of us can do one thing, but a lot of us can do a lot of things, right? We all networking together, we build partnerships. You can help me and I can help you. And if we build that partnership together, we're building a cord of more than one strand. We're all coming together, we're partnering together, we believe in each other, we cheerlead for each other. We look at each other in the eye at a business luncheon like this and we say this to each other: you are a leader. And we believe that about each other. You're building a partnership that's going to make a difference. And guys, I thank God for you today. I thank God that you are leaders and you're positive leaders and you're people that really, when I look at you, I want to give all of it. I wish I could have today. I wish I could have gave all of y'all a present. I wished I could have gave every one of you a gift, a trophy. I wished I could have gave you a plaque. I wished I could call you name one by one up and say, man, I want to recognize you because you're such a positive person. You're making such a difference in our area, our community, our schools, our churches, our communities, our families. Every single one of you, you are in the right to be recognized. You built that credibility, and I want you to know that you are greatly appreciated. So when I thought about that, I thought, man, I could elaborate, but they only gave me like 15 minutes, and I know that you're watching your watch right now. And they were asking me earlier, they said, Brother Jackie, can you tell us what you need us to know in 15 minutes? I want you to know, no, I can't. And they're not going to let me, because when my 15 minutes is over, I got 2 minutes. There's a trap door that opens up and it swallows me up in the floor. But I did ask myself, what can I do with the bottom line to kind of motivate you? Are y'all motivated today? Some of you need to tell your face that you are. I want to tell you, I get motivated around leaders. I really do. I get excited about it. So I thought, well, what's the bottom line I can give you? What could I say to you that would help you have a better day? What could I deposit in your lives to let you know how valuable you are? And I believe that when you follow these 6 steps, did you write them down? Did y'all get them? Did you get them? I hope you did. If you didn't, we're not going to let you down. I want to give it one more time. When the leadership that earned recognition has established integrity, they've earned credibility, they've embraced the opportunities, they've enlarged their distribution, they've enabled networking, and they encourage partnership. The bottom line says it like this: when you follow these 6 steps, people will set up. Are y'all listening? People will set up, and they will pay attention, and they're going to declare this about you: you are an excellent superstar leader. When you build your leadership on these 6 qualities, man, all of a sudden you don't have to push yourself to the top. Just your life and your leadership is going to cause people to say, wow, I'm impressed with that guy. Wow, that girl is a leader. She's making a positive difference. Wow, that company is making a difference. Wow, those people in Pell City, they're together. Wow, they are superstar leaders. So today I want you to do me a favor and close. Are you ready? All right, now look at the bottom line. What does it say? Y'all shout it out together. What? You are an excellent superstar leader. All right, are you ready? All right, you got to look at the person on your left and on your right, and you got to say that to them. Are you ready? Here we go. Point your finger at them and say, you are an excellent superstar leader. Man, I'm going to tell you, if you believe that about this group, let's give them a hand, guys. When I saw y'all do that, y'all looked at each other, y'all went, you are an excellent superstar leader. Oh, Eddie King's chest puffed up. Yeah, I am, man. I saw Cheryl over there getting all excited about it. Man, I really am that. So guys, I just want to close out by telling you, it's an honor, seriously, to have you here today, and we're glad that you come. And I want you to know I believe in you. I believe in your leadership, and I want you to know our church is pulling for you. We want you to make a difference in this community. So God bless you guys. Thanks for coming to this very special event. And I'm going to turn it over to the next leader. Will you do that? Let's give them all a hand, guys. God bless you.
Let's give them another round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Excellent. If you're not inspired, I tell you, the power lunches they do, the 4th Wednesday of every month, I encourage everyone to attend at least one. And once you attend one, you'll want to go next month, the month after that, and the month after that. He does a tremendous job. His staff does a tremendous job, just as they have today. Next we'll start a presentation of awards now. We have Larry Darty, the ex officio president from LAC, and Courtney Hobson, our executive director of the Chamber of Commerce. And I feel bad because I didn't give her any recognition, and she's the heart of it. She's the one that, runs the show day to day. Ron so much, she just shows great enthusiasm. No pun intended on that. No pun intended. Wow, man. Where's that trap door he was talking about? No, we love her. We love her. She does everything we ask her to, and that's why she's so great. That's why you guys are so great, because everything that you ask your employees to do, they do, because and you see it in your progress. You see it in the growth of your companies. You see it in the growth of your families and the city of Pell City. And we appreciate it again. So after further ado, Larry Darty.
Thank you, Brad.
I do want to mention one more thing. All the award winners, all the nominees were all voted on by you guys, by the members of the chamber. Every nomination comes from you guys, so it had nothing to do with the board of directors or any of us whatsoever. So that's impressive. You know, we had over 80 nominees that were selected, and we had to narrow those down to the ones that had the most nominations, and that's how we come up with a total. So give yourselves a round of applause for that. Appreciate that. That shows initiative. We appreciate that.
Thank you, Brandon. I have the honor, I hope y'all can hear me. I have the honor of naming the nominees and the award winner. Thank you. And I'm going to call out each category, and when your name is called out, would you please stand? The first category is small business, and Bart Perry was a nominee. Main Street Drug and Gift Shop. And Specialty Training. And the winner of that category is Main Street Drug.
Thank y'all so much. We work hard every day in this community. We're privileged to be a part of this community. But the people that really do it are people like this that work for us, and they do a great job embracing it. And our one rule is to treat everybody just like they're your mother, just like their family, and that's what we try to do every day. Thank y'all.
The next category is medium business. The nominees were Vane and Company, Dixie Farm, and Brooklyn Surfside Marina. And the winner is Dixie Farm.
Good job. Thank y'all.
Thank you. Next category is large business. The nominees was Chick-fil-A, Johnny's Electric, and McSweeney Auto. And the winner is Chick-fil-A.
I was proud, and the council was proud that we had chicken for lunch today. You know, there's nothing really that I did. I have a great team, and we just look forward to serving y'all, and hopefully, you know, everybody come in and give us that opportunity again and again. Thank you.
The next category is small industry. And we only had 2 nominees in that category, and it was Ford, Meter Box, and Royal Foods. And the winner is Royal Foods.
I just want to say we enjoy Pell City. They've been a good partner to us. Our employees are great, and hopefully we're going to continue serving the community as much as we can, and we appreciate everything. Thank you very much.
The next category is large industry. Benjamin Moore was a nominee. Iceland Automotive. And Garrison Steel. And the winner is Garrison Steel.
All right.
Thank you.
Tell you a quick story. 26 years ago, we started a business down in Birmingham. That was in 1992. And then in 2004, we had an opportunity to come here and buy the business that we've got today. In Birmingham, during those times, we had to endure, I hate to say this negative stuff about our former location, but we had to endure the largest county bankruptcy in U.S. history. And then we had to endure a mayor that went to prison for doing things wrong. And when we had our customers come visit us, we had to, experience the shame in knowing that our community was a community like that. In 2004, we had an opportunity to come here and buy this business. And when we did, in St. Clair County, in Pell City, Alabama, it was like, wow, what a breath of fresh air. A company is no better than its employees, and a community is no better than the people, the citizens and the businesses that make up that community. When we came here, Walmart was a sage field. We've seen a lot of solid growth, and we've seen a lot of great leaders that's being honored here today. We're just glad to be a part of it. Thank you.
And the last category I get to announce is for the nonprofit organization, Ann's New Life Center. The Children's Place. And the Good Works Charitable Foundation. And the winner is the Children's Place.
I just want to say on behalf of the board of directors, their staff, and all the volunteers and in our community that supported us for so many years, we appreciate this board, and certainly thank the chamber for all they've done. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, Larry. Appreciate it. Appreciate all you do for us, appreciate what you do for the community. This by far is probably the most, this person displayed a great example for Citizen of the Year. Nominees for the Citizen of the Year, Karen Wilbanks. Dean Spear. All three of you displayed wonderful character, displayed wonderful, I mean, there's nothing really I can say. I'm at a loss of words because how great this community is, how great each and every one of you are. And I know I've said it, if I've said it once, I've said it 10 times. We appreciate you guys so much for being here and supporting us. But this time, Citizen of the Year, this person displays a great example of putting others first. They're a huge pillar of PC, Pell City, and St. Clair County. They have a huge heart. They have a great desire to serve others. And without further ado, without giving it away, Citizen of the Year is Gene Spear.
Thank you. I really did not think that I would receive this award today, so I did not write a speech. And for those of you that know me, I'm hearing impaired. I've had speech therapy for years, and so I'm not a great public speaker. But I do want to say thank you. It's such an honor to be considered for this, and Karen and Larry are such great friends and such great people, and so involved with a lot of what I do, so I share this with the two of you also. And I'm extremely excited to have been nominated for Good Works, which is much more personal to me than the individual award. When my sister and I were little girls, my father used to take us to a local grocery store here in Pell City. And there were 3 brothers that would often look for food in a dumpster there. And try not to get too emotional while I tell this, but so on Fridays, my father would have my sister Mary and I buy a loaf of bread, a jar of peanut butter, a bag of chips, and a 3-liter Coke. And it would be the food that those brothers had from the weekends when their parents were otherwise occupied. Fast forward 30-something years, my father's gone, and 2 of those brothers are gone. But on the 3rd Monday of every month, one of those boys still lines up in my line and is fed. So Good Works is very personal to me and something I'm very, very proud of, as are all the other things that I do. So when people ask me, how do you do all the things you do, I say I can't do them without all of you, and I can't. Benjamin Moore is probably one of the largest supporters of Good Works throughout the year. So I can't do the things that I do without all of you. But more importantly, when people ask why, I can always give the same reason why. My why never changes. My father, who has since passed, and my mother, who's not able to be here today, instilled a lot into my sisters and I. And the things that always come to heart is my mother saying, people deserve love the most when they need it the least. Love everybody. And I do. I live that every day. My father always said, choose the things that you'll be proud of. Always invest in people, all people. And always, always just do what you think you can do for everyone else. But more importantly, surround yourself only with people that make you a better person. So those are the things that I live by every day, especially as an adult. I try. It's a struggle sometimes, but sometimes it works out. So thank you all so much. I really, really appreciate it.
Hold back the tears and the emotional, very emotional story, because we see it day in and day out, maybe not always in our community, but definitely around the surrounding communities around us. We really see people struggle from day to day, and just people, thankfully, like Gene and you guys here today, that help us to stop the hunger and the homeless and the ones that are cold and need, and the needy. You know, we come together and we supply the needs of our community, and that's what's most important. Best way to grow as a community. Man, this thing is coming to an end. It's, you know, months and months of planning, months and months of hard work, and asking ourselves, can we really pull this off? And, you know, today we got our answer, and it's been tremendous outcome. We do appreciate the giveaways. We appreciate you guys being here even more. We appreciate your hard work. We appreciate your diligence. We appreciate your passion. And most importantly, the positivity that you fill our communities with. Give yourselves a round of applause. And, all right, now I'm going to read Old Yeller. No, I'm kidding. We were worried about time, but we finished 20 minutes early, so that's fantastic. So let's dismiss.